Good morning to all of you. In our last lecture, we have seen about the rule of the mirror, that is of the concave mirror as well as convex mirror. So we will once again repeat the rule. What is the rule number 1? That whenever any ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. Rule number 2 is when any ray which pass through focus, after reflection it will parallel to principal axis. Rule number 3 was any ray which pass through center of curvature, after reflection it will bounce back in the same path. And rule number 4 was any ray which fall at the pole, so the angle which it makes with the principal axis, with the same angle it will reflect back, that is angle I is equal to angle R. And we have also seen that in the case of concave mirror, the reflected ray passed through focus, but in the case of convex mirror, the reflected ray does not pass through focus, it seems to pass through focus. And that's why whenever we are talking about the concave mirror or whenever we are talking about the convex mirror, in the case of concave mirror, the image form will be real as well as virtual, but in the case of convex mirror, always the image which will be formed will be virtual only. So now in today's class we will see the image formed by concave mirror, and in this concave mirror there are 6 cases, means the object will place at different position. Once the object will be placed between P and F, second time it will be placed at F, third time it will be placed between F and C, fourth time it will be placed at C, in the fifth case it will be placed at between C and beyond C, and at the last it will be placed at infinity. So here we are starting with the when the object is placed at infinity. So here we are saying that object is placed at infinity, means it is very far away. The object is very far away from the mirror, that's why we considering that the object is at infinity. So here this ray A and ray D, these are coming from the source, means from infinity, and the ray AB and the ray DE, they are striking at the mirror. So AB and DE are incident ray. So we have known the rule. So any ray, this AB as well as DE, both are parallel to principal axis. Both rays are parallel to principal axis. And we have learned the rule of the concave mirror, that if any ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. So since AB is parallel to principal axis, the reflected ray will pass through focus, and DE is also parallel to principal axis, so after reflection it will pass through focus, means both the reflected ray, whether it is this ray B and moving through F and E moving through F, both are meeting where at focus, and where the two reflected ray meet, or it seems to that they are meeting at the point, that point is the formation of image. So here we are seeing that when the object is at infinity, the image is formed at focus. Image is formed at focus. So the first case is whenever the object will placed at infinity, the image will form at focus. And since here we are getting that two reflected ray, in original they are meeting with each other, that's why since they in real they are meeting with each other, that's why the image which is formed is real image. The image which is formed is real image. So this is case number 1, that when the object is at infinity, the image will form at focus, and since here the image is point size, so that's why it is real and point size. Sometimes we say real as well as inverted. And since the object is far away, it is very large, and the image is very small. So for a small image we say that diminished. Diminished means small, so it is very much small, so that's why we are saying that the image which is formed is highly diminished. So here in every case we have to find three things: nature, size and position. Nature, size and position. So what is the nature of the image? It is real and inverted. Whenever the object is at infinity, the image which will be formed will be real and inverted. Nature. Position, the image is formed at focus. And size, the image size it is highly diminished. It is highly diminished. So this is the first case of concave mirror. Once again I am repeating it, that the object is at infinity and this AB line and DE line both are parallel to principal axis. So we have learned the rule number 1, that any ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it passed through focus. Since both the reflected ray are meeting at focus, that's why the image formed is at focus. So position, the image is forming at focus, and the size it is highly diminished, and the nature is real and inverted. So this is case number 1 of concave mirror. Okay, now we are proceeding to case number 2. Here the case number 2, when the object is placed beyond C, means it is not far away, means it is not infinity, it is between infinity and C. So that's why we say that object is placed beyond C. Since the object is placed beyond C, so we are naming the size of the objects at A, B. We are naming the size of the objects as A, B. Okay, so here AB is the object. So from here many ray will be incident ray will move towards the mirror, but we are taking to only 2 ray. One ray, we are saying that the ray AD which is parallel to principal axis. So we have known the rule that any ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will reflect from this point, not from this point, it will reflect from this point. So any ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. Now second ray, we are saying that this is passing from center of curvature, and note one point, that the any ray which is passing through center of curvature, it should touch the head of the object. Head of the object. Here the object is AB, so it is passing from A and moving through C, and we have known the rule that any ray which pass through center of curvature, it reflect back, bounce back in the same direction. And this arrow mark is very much important. You have to draw one arrow mark here also, that which reflect incident ray, and this reflect reflected ray. Okay, this represent reflected ray, and here also the incident ray is this one, and after striking the mirror it is reflected back in the same direction. So what is happening here? See, one reflected ray is which is passing from D. Reflected ray is moving from D, and one reflected ray is moving from E towards A. One is from D towards we can say that towards F, and both are meeting at a point. Both are meeting at a point, and in original they are meeting at the point, and where two reflected ray meet, that point is the formation of image. That point is for the formation of image. So both the ray where they are meeting, this will become A dash and this will become B dash. So we are seeing object is AB is here and it has become B dash A dash, means object has become inverted. And since both the reflected ray in originally they are meeting with each other, so that's why the image will be real. So first thing, that what is the nature of the image? Real and inverted. Real as well as inverted. Now this is of the nature. Now position. The image is forming between C and F. So that's why what is the position? Position of the image. The image is formed between C and F. The position is the image is formed between C and F. and since the image is inverted and both the reflected ray are in original meeting, that's why the image we can say it is real and inverted image. This type of image, real as well as inverted image. Third thing is object size is greater than the image size. Object is greater than the image. So we are here we are getting three things. First one is position, second one is nature, third one is size. So we are seeing that the position is the image is formed between C and F. So that is the position of the image is between C and F. And second is in nature, it is the image is real and inverted. And third is size. Since the object size is greater than the image size, so we can say that the image is diminished. It means smaller than the object, means diminished. Okay, for if the image will be bigger, we say magnified, and if the image will be smaller, we say diminished. So here the size of the image is diminished. So these are the two cases of our concave mirror, and next case we will see in our next video lecture. Thank you.